If you're looking for an adventure this winter, check out this 3-day road trip that we have going through the southwest of the US. So the first thing you do is book your trip to Phoenix, Arizona, and that's where the adventure begins. Once you land, you're gonna have to drive to Page, Arizona.
Yo, Vic.
What?
You forgot about the rental.
Oh, that's right. First, you gotta book your rental and then drive out to Page, Arizona. It's gonna take about 4 hours to get there. So one thing I did forget to mention was that you have to book your tickets in advance.
Oh, Vic. You didn't care to mention where we're going? Well, we're going to Antelope Canyon, folks. Antelope Canyon.
So once we got there, we were boarded onto a military-style truck. It took us from where we were at the location of booking the ticket, and all the way to the canyon's desert. Literally, when we were just driving up there, it felt like we stepped into a whole new world. Especially when we stood in front of the entrance. I just remember this huge old cave. It was just something that you've seen like in a movie. The tour was about an hour and a half, and we did do the Upper Canyon tour, which is more photogenic. One thing I do suggest, you get a good tour guide. They helped us capture all of our pictures and make sure that the lighting was perfect. I can't remember if there was like a 5-minute gap between each group, but it does get pretty packed in there. There is a bonus trip. It is called the Vermilion Adventure. You can do the Buckskin Gulch or the White Pocket. It's about 200 person, and it will take 7 to 8 hours, basically all day. So after the tour, I do suggest that you stay in the area and catch a sunset at Horseshoe Bend. For me, in my experience, I was just speechless of how big, and it's pretty massive. It's really massive. I mean, I almost fell in or almost fell off the cliff because I was being like suckered in. Yeah, I did. The parking is free, so it does get packed, especially catching sunset. So if you can, maybe sunrise. Pretty sure you'll get the same feeling and same vibes.
Get out of here. I'm doing day 2. All right, so day 2, you're gonna drive 2.5 hours from Antelope Canyon all the way up to Zion National Park. A must-do hike that you need to do at Zion National Park is Angel's Landing. Angel's Landing is a thrill-seeker hike up the spine of the mountain. So for safety, there is chain railing on this hike, but it also adds an element of excitement and thrill. This hike is 5.4 miles round trip. Angel's Landing is one of the most popular trails at Zion. So effective in April 1, 2022, you do require a permit now to do this hike. If you didn't get a permit for this hike, there is a lottery system too that you can enter. So we did do this hike in the wintertime, which made it all the more fun. You will need the right gear for this hike. Number 1, a good set of hiking poles. Number 2, some crampons. I think they're called crampons, or hiking boot spikes. The spikes that go on your hiking boots. And then number 3, a good pair of waterproof hiking boots. A good jacket might help, but it actually wasn't that cool. Here are a few key trail highlights for Angel's Landing. You'll first start off at the Grotto Trailhead, which is pretty level for most of the way until you hit the switchbacks. Next, you'll hit Refrigerator Canyon. Don't really remember what that is. And then to the fun part, which is Walter Wiggles, a series of 21 switchbacks up to Scout Lookout. A lot of people end their hike here, but should you dare to take the challenge, you can go all the way up Angel's Landing. The last half mile of the hike is up Hog's Back, which is the spine of Angel's Landing. This is where you're going to be climbing through chains and climbing over boulders. Definitely the fun part, the exciting part. All right, so after you've conquered the Hog's Back, you're climbing the chains. You're climbing over boulders. Help me out, Victor. You're climbing over boulders. All right, so after you've done all that climbing, you're gonna make the Angel's Landing summit. If it's not good weather, this is what you're gonna see.
All right, now it's day 3. We're going to Nevada. First, you want to hit up Valley of Fire. It's about 2.5 hours away from Zion. This place is amazing. I mean, it literally looks like we just came out of the movie of Cars. Our Valley of Fire is the Nevada State Park. It is known for its red sandstone, which literally illuminates when sunset sets in. During that time, it literally lights up the valley. So there's 3 hikes that you can do there. They're pretty short. The first one is the White Dome hike. The second one is a Lady Rock hike, or you got the third option, which is the Mouse Tank hike. Again, all of these are pretty easy. It's not difficult and it won't take much of your time. The weather there in Nevada, you're out in the desert. It wasn't too cold or anything. You'll be fine with just a hoodie. It does cost money to get into Valley Fire. It costs about $15 per vehicle. Also for overnight camping, it costs about $25. For more information, just check out the website.
I'm eating strawberries. I feel like I'm always hungry making these videos. You're gonna end this road trip off in Vegas, baby. This is where you'll fly out from. 30 minutes from Vegas, there is an art installation called 7 Magic Mountains. It is about a 30-minute drive from the Vegas Strip. Nothing cool about this place, but very photogenic. All right, you guys get out there and try out this winter road trip. If you guys got any questions about a trip, let us know below in the comments. If you guys like this video, you know what to do.
Hit that thumbs button.
Yeah. Subscribe. We're trying to reach 1,000 hopefully by the end of the year. We'll catch you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.